What's going on, everybody? Thank you guys so much for joining me here on the very first video of my YouTube journey, Jiggity J. My name is Jay, and we're going to be playing today 1-3 at Capital Casino in Sacramento. I am an amateur, not a full professional poker player. I'm only 22. I'm still learning so much to this complex game, and the whole idea of this YouTube channel is just to grow and learn poker, make connections, and hopefully entertain you guys and get some feedback, and hopefully maybe you guys could pick up a thing or two. Hopping right into the first hand, pocket jiggities. I'm gonna go ahead and raise the 15 in the middle position. Let's go. It was meant to be pocket jiggities for the very first hand we play on this channel. You cannot make this up. The small blind is going to go ahead and bet for 60 on my $15 raise. I'm going to go ahead and put in the smooth call because I'm thinking he has jacks plus here or ace king, because what else is a 1-3 player go ahead and do? The flop has come out ace jack 3, 2 hearts and a spade. He's going to go ahead and check it over after some thought, and right away I'm not thinking he has pocket aces or ace king. I'm going to go ahead and bet for 105, and the moment I go ahead and bet this out, instantly get a live tell. He's not happy, so we could rule out pocket aces or ace king. So we're putting there on kings, queens, maybe tens, but I think tens are gonna go ahead and fold here. But so he's gonna go ahead and put in the call. He throws one chip in, and I thought he did go all in, but nope. Make sure we do have pocket jiggities, and the turn's gonna be a clean brick for clubs. So he's gonna go ahead and check pretty fast back to me. He's gonna have 220 back. As you can see, I'm kind of debating in my head what I should do, and the SBR is almost won because we are at 210 and he has about 220 behind. So I'm gonna go ahead and jam all in with a pot size bet, and he's gonna go into the tank for a little bit, and he's gonna finally just flick in a call. I'm gonna turn my hand over instantly because I know I have the winner, and 9 of diamonds. He's gonna go ahead and muck, and we're gonna go ahead and scoop up this $770 pot for the very first hand of the vlog. Later, we're gonna go ahead and bet out for $35 with pocket suited aces. Let's go. Best starting hand in poker. The player to my left and the hijack is going to go ahead and call, and the middle position player are going to go ahead and put in the call as well. So here we are thinking about suited connectors, although the middle position player is an action player, so he is going to be playing pretty much almost any 2 cards. He loves to see a flop, so I do have to be on caution for him. So the flop is going to go ahead and come out 5-9-8 rainbow. So not really the best flop, especially once I do put that middle position player on a suited connector like that. So I'm going to go ahead and check, and then the hijack, he's more of a tight player. He's going to go ahead and bet for $100. So then the person that I am most concerned about is the middle position player, and he's going to go ahead and put in the fold. So it's going to ease my decision here, and he only has maybe about $65 behind, and he's an older guy. So at this point, I'm putting him on jacks plus, or maybe a ace king type of holding who's just trying to take down the pot. So I'm going to go ahead and announce all in. He does not look too happy. He goes, not again. And he's going to go ahead and shove in for the rest of his chips. So we're going to be about 411 into the center. I'm going to turn my hand over. The turn is going to be the ace of clubs in the river, 4 diamonds. We're going to go ahead and scoop it up, and he's going to flash me the ace. So I'm going to go ahead and limp here with the premium hand of 6-4 of hearts. Definitely the best hand in poker. The small blind is going to go ahead and bump the price up to poker for $15. I'm going to go ahead and come in for the call, and we're going to go 5 ways to see a flop. The flop is going to come out queen 3 deuce, 2 clubs and a diamond. So putting a draw out there for me with the 5, giving us the nut straight, but we do not have any hearts on the board. So it's going to get checked to me, but I'm going to go ahead and bet for $15 here and just try and limit down the field and take the aggression streak and use my tight image, because right now I am known for only playing better cards. So the turn is going to be out the 9 of spades after the undergun and big blind do put in the call. Now I do go ahead and make a huge mistake here, because the big blind is going to go ahead and check to me, and while I am putting them on a draw at this point, because I don't think any of them are holding a queen, because they did put in fast calls. So I'm going to go ahead and check, which I think is a error. I should have gone ahead and bet for like $35-$40 here, at least 1/3 of the pot, and it's going to bring out the river, which is going to be the 6 of spades, and the small blind is going to go ahead and check. And so we did make a pair. We do have some showdown value. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and bet for $35 because I don't think anyone has anything here, and they're going to go ahead and make a quick fold. We're looking down at jiggity 9 of heart. We are going to be in the cutoff, and the undergun +1 is going to go ahead and raise to 6. And I'm just going to put in the flat call because this is an action-packed table. And we're going to go ahead and go 6 ways to a flop, 42 in the center. And it's going to bring out 8, 9, 4, 2 diamonds, and a heart. So we're going to make top pair meh kicker. The low jack is going to go ahead and bet out for $15 now. And this guy is Mr. Action. He plays every single hand. So, of course, I'm going to go nowhere against this guy. And I'm going to put in the call. So this is going to go 3 ways, and it's going to be 87 in the center. The turn is going to bring out the 10 of diamonds. So now we do have a open-ended draw with second pair. The low jack is going to check, and the high jack is now going to go ahead and bet for $25. And I'm going to go ahead and pop it up and show some aggression here and raise for $75. The low jack is going to go ahead and fold, and now it's just going to be me and the high jack player. Now I am a little bit nervous because, as you can see, his hand is starting to like move pretty fast right as soon as I do make this call. So it normally is an indicator that someone does like what they're seeing, at least from my personal experience. And then the river is going to go ahead and be in the 7 of spades. So we do make a straight, and he's going to go ahead and check back to me. So here I was actually very hesitant on playing or betting this hand because he could be slow playing his flush, and because I did aggress and bet out for 75, so I have a feeling that maybe he could check raise me here. And I'm just trying to think, what do I beat here that I could get value from? I don't really see too many hands that I can get value from. Maybe 8-9 suit, like, you know, 8-9 or 10-9, but I think that very is going to be unlikely. I feel like it would be an easy fold with the flush and straight being out 4-liners. So I go ahead and do check it, and then he's gonna flash me 9-4. So I guess we did miss out on value there, but I think in the long run it was a good play. Please let me know, was this a good play? Not leaving myself open to get checked raise, because I feel like if I get checked raise here, I just have to fold. So let me know how you would play this hand right into the next hand here. We're gonna be in the low jack with the ace and a heart. It's been about 45 minutes since that last hand, so we are going on a downward trend, losing 3-bet pots or in completely whiffing, nothing over $100, so just small pots. And under the gun is going to go ahead and raise to 15. The middle position, I'm going to quit in the call. Now then it's going to go ahead and fold over to the big blind, who I think at this point is going to go ahead and squeezing because he's going to raise to $70 here. Now this is the 1-3 streets, so ace 10 of hearts, I don't know why, I just got bored. This is probably my biggest downfall, is after I just fold for so long or lose some pots, I just want to kind of fight for something. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the call after the middle position player is going to put in the call. And now this hand is going to be against a fellow YouTuber, Doug, who is a type player normally and is also very smart. He's played high stakes. So the flop is going to come out king deuce 4 rainbow, no hearts unfortunately, so we have no draws. We pretty much are just dead in the water ace high at this point. And then he's going to go ahead and bet out for $70. The middle position and I are both going to put in the fold. So if anything, this is a learning lesson. Just if someone bets for $70, and unless you have pocket kings, a high pocket pair ace king, you just, especially 1-3 streets, if you know, 2-5, go ahead, you know, depending on the player. But most players are going to play the hand straightforward here. And after punting off $70, we're going to look at king 10 offsuit. The under the gun is going to go ahead and bet for 10. And I'm going to go ahead and put in the call as long as the undergun +1 does 2. And then the low jack is going to go ahead and put in a little min click, the $25. It's going to go ahead and fold back to the undergun, and we're going to go ahead and all put in the call. So 4 ways, $100. It's going to come out 10, 8, 9, 2 spades, and a club. So it is a very wet board. We do have top pair, second kicker. The under the gun is going to go ahead and check, and under gun +1 is going to go ahead and bet $25. And I look at the low jack, looks like he's about to just stack his entire chip range in there. So what could he have? He could have overpair. Could he have maybe 2 pair sets here? So I know this, so if he's in a jam, I might as well just do it for him or put in the fold. Now here I am fine with folding, although I do choose to go ahead and play probably the lower EV right here. I mean, because what would someone jam here with? Someone that's scared of the spades or maybe has a nut flush draw? So at best we could be flipping. He's going to instantly snap call for his remaining $81. And both of the players are going to go ahead and call my 100. So we're going to have $481 in the middle here with about $57 on the side. The turn is going to bring in the 4 of clubs, so nothing changes really unless someone's holding ace forward. They make a pair, but at that point we still are beating them. And it's going to go ahead and get checked to me, and the pot was $50, and I'm going to make a, I think, horrible mistake here. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna go ahead and check this. I do think I should have at least bet a pot size for the side of $50, at least charge them, because you got to think maybe someone does have a draw here. And I'm gonna go ahead and check, and the river is gonna bring out the 9 of diamonds. So now if anyone was holding 9, they are gonna go ahead and beat me. It's gonna go ahead and get checked to me, and at this point, if they have busted draws, like, they're not gonna go ahead and call this. So I'm gonna have to put in the check here, and I'm gonna win the side pot. And under the gun and under the gun +1 are both going to go ahead and show king jack offsuit, and then the opponent is going to have pocket queens in the low jack, and he's going to take the main pot for $424. We played that so wrong. We could at least gotten our money back and some. I think both of them definitely would have paid the $50, so would have gotten at least a small marginal profit here if I did go ahead and bet for 50. Here at Capital Casino, every time there is a dealer change, there's going to go ahead and be a bomb pot. So where everyone's going to go ahead and bet up for $15 automatically, and we're going to go straight to a flop, and we're going to have 9-5 off, which is not normally the best holding until the flop comes out 8-7 deuce. So we have a gut shot with 120 in the center. I'm going to go ahead and bet for $20. I know this is a donkey move. Don't judge me in the comments. The player to my left is going to go ahead and bet for $40, and the player to my right is going to go ahead and put in the call as well. So 240 in the center, and then bang, oh my god, the 6 of hearts. Let's go, guys. We just made the second nuts. So I'm going to go ahead and check, and the player to my left is going to go ahead and put in a bet of $100. Of course, I am not going to go anywhere. It's just a question of will the player to my right go. He put some thought into it, and he decides he's going to go ahead and call. So, of course, I'm going to throw mine right in there. The river, 2 of clubs, so there's obviously nothing left to do but go all in. I do cover both of these players by a decent amount, so I'm going to go ahead and just bet out for $200 because that's all they have. The player to my left is going to go ahead and fold, and then the player to my right is going to put in the tank. So here we go. What could he have? Definitely not beating me. That's all that matters. Now it's just a question of where he fold, because if he did have a straight, I feel he's going to snap call here, and he goes into the tank, and finally he's going to put in the call. So we're going to scoop another $200 for $940 pot. Biggest one of the session so far. After that hand, I had no more hands from the dealer, but here comes a new dealer, another bomb pot, and the hand of the night, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go 8 ways to a bomb pot with N9 offsuit. The flop is going to come out 6-8-4, 120 in the center, and then the small blind is going to go ahead and lead out for 50, and then there's going to go ahead and be 6 callers, including me. So we're going to go $420 to the turn. Dealer one time, and the dealer looks at me and says, I'm Steph Curry, man. Bang, 7 of spades. Oh my god. To make the nuts like this is just an insane feeling. The big blind is going to go ahead and lead out for $100. At this point, I have the nuts, so I'm calling no matter what happens. The under the gun +1 after I put in the call is going to go ahead and jam for $255. Cutoff is going to go ahead and flat call. And then the small blind, after giving it some thought, is going to go ahead and jam again. Oh my god. I'm telling you guys, come to Capital Casino. So is action here up in Sacramento. Then I'm going to go ahead and jam for $705, covering the cutoffs remaining $450. The cutoff is going to go deep into the tank, and he is just in disgust. And then he's going to go ahead and show pocket 8. So he has a set. Of course, he's going to be in disgust at this point. I kind of feel bad for the guy because, I mean, I don't know what I would do here either. But he's going to go ahead and after 2 minutes of thinking it over, put in the call, decides his hand is too good not to fold. And then the player to my left, this tells the dealer needs an ace. And I let everyone know at the table I have the nuts. So let's go to the river, and it's going to be a clean one. The ace of clubs. It does not pair or a diamond come out there. And I'm going to go ahead and scoop $2,549. Can you guys believe that? Oh my gosh. the biggest pot of my 1-3 career. It's not the biggest pot of my life, but biggest one I've ever seen at 1-3. I'm telling you guys, games up here at Capital Casino are insane. It is time to rack up our profit. We're going to go ahead and cash out for $3,285. We're going to go ahead and make a profit of $2,785, averaging almost $360 an hour. Could you guys imagine if that was us every single session? That would be amazing. Definitely would quit my job in a heartbeat, but this was definitely an outlier, but a great way to start the channel off. So if you guys do have any feedback for me on this channel, how I can improve it, please be sure to drop it down below, as I am trying to learn this whole YouTube process. Anything to do with the poker hand, I would love to hear your opinion on it. And if you guys did enjoy this very first episode, only going to get better from here, so please do hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.